What's up, everybody? My name is Del. This is Del on Movies. Thanks for hanging out with me. And if you've been here before, thanks for hanging out with me again. Today's video is the first official video of 2024 for my channel. And as such, I'm going to let you know what's in store for this new year. Guys, to be honest with you, it may sound a little different from a lot of other channels. I know a lot of the channels, they give you these videos and they got these great, big, grand plans. And honestly, I don't. The reality of it is, in real life, I have changed jobs. So I'm still an educator, still a teacher, and I have changed schools, though, moved from the private sector to the public sector. And what that means is a lot more is required of me behind the scenes, not necessarily in the classroom, but a lot more is required of me behind the scenes, which means I have to go back to school, I have to take some classes, so that's not going to leave as much time as I would like to do this thing here, just to, talk to you guys about movies. So it's not out of any sort of burnout or a loss of love or anything like that. It's just that more things are required of me in real life. However, that does not mean I'm going away. That does not mean that there won't be any content. There will be content, just not as much as there was in the past. And we'll start that with Movie Swap, which is my biggest thing on this channel. That's the biggest event here. It's more or less weekly since I want to say April. I haven't looked at it. I think it's April. More or less a weekly thing. Took off a couple weeks here and there. Definitely in December, we only did 2 movie swaps out of that whole month. And it started off 2024, taking off January, and kind of recharging my batteries on that whole deal. Again, not because of a loss of love, but one thing I don't want this to become is a job aside from my job. Now, I understand that the goal for a lot of people at YouTube is to, get monetized and then start making a bunch of money and quit their job. If that happens, that's fantastic. And sure, can I work towards that? Yeah, but I'm not going to kill myself to do that, which means that at this point, it's not important to me to have a video out every other day, have a video out, as many videos as possible out, do a movie swap every single week, and really burn myself on trying to meet deadlines, self-imposed deadlines. I don't want to do that. So basically taking January off a movie swap. Going to come back in February, still lining up the guests on that. And then going forward from February, it may not be every week. It may be every other week. Depending on the month, it may be once a month. Now, when we get into the summer months and I have more time, it'll probably be every week during the summer, maybe 2 times a week sometimes, just like it was last summer. But for now, up until till June, basically, we're talking, every other week, maybe every month, once a month. Which also means I'm gonna probably cut down on going on other people's channels, though you may not be able to tell because next week is gonna be crazy. I'm gonna be on 3 different channels next week, and then I think 2 more the week after that, 1 or 2 more the week after that. But then after that, it will probably slow down. And I know one of my problems is saying no, so that's something I've got to work on. And if I say no to you, if you're in my audience right now, if you're watching this video and sometime in the future I say no to you, it's not because I have any ill feeling towards you. That's 99.9%. Is not because I don't have not because I have ill feelings towards you, but just because my schedule just won't allow it. I just too demanding what's going on away from YouTube. And believe it or not, guys, I need some sleep. I got to sleep more. One of the things that has been plaguing me my entire life is that I'm a night owl. And for a lot of younger viewers, that's not a problem. I get it. I understand it because I've been a night owl all my life. And that includes right now. Too many nights I'm up 12, not way past 12. 12 is early for me. Too many nights I'm up till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and then getting up in the morning, 5, 6 o'clock to go to work. So a lot of times I'm functioning on 2, 3, 4, 5 hours sleep. And I'm getting to an age where I need to stop doing that. At least cut it way back. So the problem there, so what that means is I'm going to That's another reason why I may not be on as many streams as I was in the past, and also it may not be showing up in the chat for you guys' streams as much or stay as long. It may be a lot more, you know, hey guys, just checking in, just saying what's up, because I've got to start trying to get more sleep in my life. It's just a fact, and my wife is not hearing this, but she gets on me about this all the time because I just don't get enough sleep. So and I'm sorry for the really long-winded answer on that. But what am I gonna do for you guys and for me really for 2024? So yeah, I'm going to definitely continue the movie swap as I just said. Um, Continue some of the other series that I have going, movie theater memories mainly. I want to get back to watch these movies, which is the recommendations videos that I did a lot of when I first started YouTube and not so many as of late. I want to get back to that because at the end of the day, what I like to do is to recommend movies to people. That is just what's in my heart to do is, hey, here are these movies, check these out and let me know if you like them. So I want to get back to doing more of those videos. Um, there are a couple other series that I have in mind that I may start, but I'm not 100% sure on all of them. One of them I am pretty sure I'm going to start. It's just a matter of when, and it seems like it's going to be sooner rather than later. And this is I don't know what the name of it's going to be yet, but it'll basically be a series that talks about movie tropes. And sometimes it'll be serious, sometimes it'll be lighthearted, depends on the trope. And I don't want it to be every time I do it, it's going to be something heavy. But I also don't want it to be just a complete joke because it works out both ways. You know, some tropes are harmful, are heavy, and some tropes, they're just fun. You know, we have them because they're fun. And I want to talk about a lot of those. So look out for those at some point. As far as the rest of the channel goes, you know, of course we'll have the occasional haul here or there, and I'll probably have less of those too, just probably because, you know, like everybody else, you know, I spent probably a little too much money on movies last year. Need to cut that down a bit. And it's funny I say that as the next video after this is going to be a haul. So just keep your eye out. I'll have them when I have them. I'm not never been a guy who's got to go for every sale, so you're not gonna see a bunch of Kino sale videos, Vinegar Syndrome sale videos, and all the other companies. You're not gonna see those because I just don't do those. But you will see a lot of thrifting videos, videos where I've gotten stuff from thrift shops and pawn shops and Goodwills, and probably a lot less of videos where I'm buying things day one. So, because those are the big ticket items, the big expensive items, and there are some I'll get day one, but not as many. And of course, with Best Buy out of the picture, there's not as much temptation there. Other than that, guys, I really appreciate everybody who has stuck with me or just joined the family and just kind of seeing where this thing goes. At the time of making this video, I think it's 414 subscribers, and I don't sit around going, oh, I got to get to 500 by this point, or I got to get to 1,000 by this point, which is why I really hadn't mentioned them until now. But I just appreciate all of you that are here, and that's really the only reason I bring up the number. So when I do reach milestones and I do the live streams where I give away things, that is just an appreciation for you guys. That is not necessarily a celebration of me, because I can talk movies to no one really. If I have, well, really to one person. If I have one person who listens, I'm in hog heaven, especially if that person takes the time to reply to me. So how many subscribers I have is not an issue right now. Maybe if I blow up down the line and have thousands of subscribers, then maybe I'll care a little more about it because it might mean something to my bottom line, but it doesn't, and I'm not stressed about getting there. And I think I've said that 2 or 3 different ways. So that's really all I have for you guys. Thanks for sticking with me. Hope you continue to do so. I apologize in advance for the erratic scheduling of content, which is, there really is no schedule, just the erratic output, I should say. And yeah, let's keep talking movies. I always look forward to replies, so I love those, love interacting with people, as long as we're talking movies and being respectful of one another. That's all I have for you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.